Let's play some Metroid. It's late, but that's okay. I am dying to play Metroid right now, so I think that's how I want to spend my late evening. Um Eagle-eyed viewers might note that uh I played this game yesterday. um but I had some audio issues, and because of some Mario partying that took place afterwards, I streamed Metroid for about 40 minutes um, before stream took a massive swerve, which I loved. It was great. But it made me go, you know what? I think I want to do my Prime stream again from the top. We didn't get super far, and I was super scatterbrained. So uh, I want to give Metroid Prime more of my love than that, because as I was playing, even as scatterbrained as I was looking at the remake again. This is the second time I played Metroid Prime Remake, and I was like, oh my god, this game is phenomenal. I love controlling it. I love looking at it. I love just being there. I love being on Talon 4. Um, so even though I'm very exhausted, and I told myself that I was gonna have a break and possibly not even stream for the remainder of the week, until my like really kooky stream that I've got planned for this weekend, um, I was like, yeah, let's play Metroid again. um, for some background, I did talk about this a little bit last time, but I'll re-go over it again. Um, Metroid Prime and I have had a rocky history. I played it when I was very young and didn't get extremely far at all. I don't even think I beat the plant boss. I think I got stuck there. Uh, I tried it again in college and got a bit farther. And then I think also in college, maybe like a few years later, but still in college, I tried again and got a little bit farther. But every single time I stopped, for various reasons. Either like I was just, distracted in life in that moment, or I was getting lost, or it was getting too hard. Um, all kinds of reasons it could have been, but uh, I think the controls were the biggest culprit. Um, I think if I had to put a like, target on one thing in particular. But then this remake came out last year, and I adored it. And I played it to completion, and I beat the final boss for the first time, and it felt magnificent. Um, so this game, playing this right now, uh, out of all the games that I've played on stream before, this is definitely the one that I have played the most recently, having done a playthrough only a year ago. Um, but I do think it's something that I still want to play really badly right now. So I want to. And why is that? Well, for the additional context of why Prime, today, why Prime right now. The potentially final, we don't know, Nintendo Switch Direct took place, and the Prime 4 trailer came out, and so we are playing Metroid Prime in celebration. Hey Jim Tendo, how are you doing? You were here yesterday. So I will apologize in advance. You will be seeing some footage of Prime today that you saw already. I decided I'm just gonna start again from the top. Had some audio issues with the VOD. And I only played for a really short period of time anyway. So gonna start again from the beginning, but that's fine. Because I know you had a ton of questions about Metroid games and where to start and all that. So we can continue those convos today. Um, but yes, as I was re-going over a few of the things that we were going over yesterday. The direct took place. We saw Mario and Luigi. We saw Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We saw Prime 4. And all those games are super worth celebrating, which is what what this playthrough of Metroid Prime is going to be all about, at least here in the very beginning. And us crossing our fingers and hoping and praying that somehow Echoes and Corruption Prime 3 um, also get this remake treatment. So, even though we saw them yesterday, I do want to just let the intro play out in full because I can just genuinely never get enough of it. It's like really like, you know, eerie, this screams like early 2000s DVD menu in like the coolest way. This would be like the menu to like a Resident Evil movie. This music and just everything. Can't get enough. So this file up here is my remake file from when this game first came out. This is yesterday, and I'm more than happy to just get rid of that so we can start again from the top. And I think I said I was gonna do casual last time. I think I'm gonna do normal this time. I think I'm ready to like advance myself in the prime space and go a little bit harder than I did before. There's some debates on Twitter that people are thinking that the Prime 4 trailer that was in the direct was using Switch 2, quote unquote, hardware and was not captured on a Switch. But then yesterday, as I was looking at this game, I was like, oh my god, like, what are they talking about? This game looks phenomenal. And here it is playing on regular Switch. When I played through my first time, I only completed like 61% when I got to Ridley. Yeah, there are so many secrets to find. And the more familiar you kind of are with like the Metroid. Uh-oh, camera, come on. It's been a while since you've had this problem. The more familiar you are with like the Metroid isms, you'll start to kind of get used to looking around nooks and crannies, looking everywhere, finding missile upgrades and energy tanks, all that good stuff. You saw my completed file, and I was only at like 75% or something along those lines. Yes, here we are at the space station. The space pirates, are longtime enemies, have sent a distress signal for us. They've done something really bad. We don't know what, but we're about to go find out to this amazing music. Let me know how audio is, Jim Tendo, if you're hearing the game just fine, if you're hearing me just fine. Hearing Samus's gunship hovering around. Here she is in all of her glory, her armored glory. Big jump. Very nice. Gotta have that. Gotta make a grand entrance every game. It's what you pay her the big bucks for. Alrighty. Take 2. Let's see. I believe Prime 4 trailer did not look better than this looks, but not too strikingly better would be a Switch 2 game only. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I would say Prime 4, at least from the little bit that we saw of it so far, like looks basically as good as this Prime remake. That I can't believe Nintendo did the disservice to call a remaster. But, I mean, there was definitely a lot more action going on. But, I mean, you know, this game definitely has that in spades as well. Which we'll be, you know, seeing more often as we go. But, yeah, there's some phenomenal looking Switch games. And some, like, big third-party games that run on Switch just fine. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what people are talking about. I think people are just kind of looking for whatever hint they can find when it comes to Switch 2 information. Or Switch successor, however we want to call it here. Got ourselves a very hurt space pirate here. As I said before in the previous stream, I'm going to be scanning a bunch of things like kind of on instinct, but likely won't be reading out a ton of them because I would literally be here all day. Should have called it Metroid Prime. Just keep the same name like the 1000-Year Door. Yeah, that's a problem with remakes and remasters as a whole. Like the gaming community really sees it as a replacement, but I don't think it's that black and white a lot of times when it comes to um, remakes, especially if like the two games like are drastically different from each other. A funny example I would say is Metroid Prime 2. Nope, not Prime, I'm sorry. Just Metroid 2 in comparison to its remake, Samus Returns. Those are two completely different gaming experiences. Um, and one can be, you know, a really phenomenal 3DS game, and the other is, you know, a very phenomenal Game Boy game. And those are two, like, you know, products that stand on their own. Here we are, getting our map. We're not here on the ship too long, but it is nice to kind of get a familiarity with the map system in this game early. It's definitely a fascinating map system that I've not really seen in any other game before or since. But once you get used to it, you know, you get used to it. Yeah, let's keep going. Isn't Morph Ball fun? That was another thing with the Prime 4 trailer. I like, there's just some things that make Prime feel different than any first-person shooter I've ever seen, and just the Morph Ball like physics were definitely something that, like, if it were off, we'd be able to tell, and it honestly looked like they got it perfectly to me. I'm researching the Metroid timeline. Yeah, thankfully, like, because it's a series that does have a lot of remakes, you know, there are not a, you know, it's not a huge ordeal. Like, you're not looking at, like, a Final Fantasy situation or anything like that. I would definitely recommend, no matter what, if you're looking to start from the top somewhere, I would recommend either doing Zero Mission, which Zero Mission just launched on the NSO service. That was like the other cool Metroid news that we got from the Direct. Or I would play this game and go through the Prime series. It's all kind of just in like recommending what kind of Metroid experience you're looking for. If you're into the 2D stuff, which I would absolutely recommend the 2D games, check out Zero Mission, especially with it being like the first game in the timeline, even including Prime. But if you're just interested in Prime specifically, then this would definitely be the game to do. And you'll join me in hoping and praying that Prime 2 and 3 get remakes of similar level of quality. Get these turrets out of here. Some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Get our hands on some specimen life forms. It seems clear that the space pirates are doing some strange experimentation on Talonform wildlife. Yeah, the official order, I'll break it down for you right now. The official order is Metroid, which got remade into Metroid Zero Mission, then Metroid 2, remade into Metroid Samus Returns, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread. Do you like absolutely have to play the games in order? I don't believe so. I don't believe that's true with just about, you know, well, like a lot of franchises. Will you get a better experience? I also think that's true. You know, you'll get the fullest experience of all if you experience the whole thing from bottom to top, but I would also never call it required. You know, all these games stand on their own wonderfully as well. So it's entirely the personal preference of the gamer in question. I'm definitely someone who likes to, you know, go through franchises in order just like you, so I totally respect the struggle. At this point, just about, I think, honestly, there are more Metroid games on Switch than not now. You can play Fusion. Oh, hold on. You can play Fusion on Switch. You can play You can wait. Actually, let me go in order. That would be less confusing. You can play NES Metroid, and its remake Zero Mission. I think you can play Metroid 2, but you can't play its remake Samus Returns. You can play Super Metroid. You can play Metroid Fusion, and you can play, of course, Metroid Dread. You can play Prime 1, but you can't play Prime 2 or 3. And I guess it also doesn't have, like, Other M or, you know, any of, like, other, spin-offs, like Federation Force or anything like that. I'm getting a bit hurt. I should probably stop messing around so much. A lot of dead space pirates around. Oh, this is a morph ball moment. My gosh, yeah. I, like, Game Boy Advance was when, you know, like, Game Boy Advance era was when I was first starting to get into gaming. So I want to say I was probably, like, 6 or 7 around the time Zero Mission came out. So I'm ahead of you, but not by too much. More dead space pirates. Come on, Morph Ball, get in there. All right, we had a nice familiarity with all of our power suit's powers, and now it all gets put to the test real quick. The big creature, the Parasite Queen, with her just gorgeous new model. When I played yesterday, I wasted a lot of rockets, or missiles rather, on her when I really didn't need to. Oh, hold on, let me get this scan. Parasite Queen. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Ooh. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. Yeah, so this has been mutated with heavy prejudice, but it seems to have created some wacky results. Only I would find a way to look at a horrific being like this and refer to it as wacky. Can we get past the shield? Maybe if we stop walking with it, instead walk against it. She's very lucky that these shields are here. She would be doing far worse against me if they weren't a factor. And there she goes. Ooh, she's got like red spikes on the back of her. The original model of the Parasite Queen was always tough to kind of glean like very specific details from, but this is gorgeous. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Take a rest. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. And welcome to Metroid. I hope you have a phenomenal time with it, and definitely let me know how your experience goes. I suppose I'll take a hydrate. It's not like anything crazy's going on right now. No timed events or anything. I got so spooked by that. I was like, is the warning telling me that? I was like, is the game getting mad at me for standing around? Thank you for the obey, Wario. Okay. I think, yes, there are turrets around, but you can shut them down by scanning, which is nice. We've got a whole ton of nonsense going on here, but that is a big not my problem flavor. This might be my problem. Pretty much, I want that to be my problem just so I can take the health. And They're going through these tunnels. We got bugs up the wazoo. They don't seem to do damage, though. They're kind of... Oh, well, okay, they do 1 damage. But really, they're just there to be a nuisance. And to sort of just add to that atmosphere of this weird space station we've got. I feel like I'm going in circles, but I know I'm making my way. It guides it. It's sort of like, you know, subtly kind of pushing you in the direction of where you need to be. Ah. Conveniently, the space station explodes to provide me the exact opening that I need to progress. Did I scan these yet? I did scan these, alright. Good, just making sure. Oh. Oh, hold on. I'll take care of those before they become problems. We still... Oh, hey! We still got plenty of health to spare. Maybe it'd be faster to roll. Yeah, we'll definitely make it. We cut it a little bit close by sort of flexing on the game and taking a nice drink. But you know what? We earned it. We earned it. It looks hot in here, you know? It's important to hydrate. I love a nice clean prologue where I don't have to worry about missing anything. We'll definitely be far more exploring later. Hey, who's that guy? I don't know, but he looks way too big to get into Smash Brothers, I'll tell you that much. Meta Ridley. Yeah, I love, it's subtle, but I love Samus's expression of just like, this guy again, I've had enough. I don't know how many times Samus has faced Ridley at this point in the timeline, but it's too many. If you ask her, it's too many. And we have a bit of a whoopsie moment. Ooh. And that one blast is all it takes for us to lose a good portion of my power set. This is one of the, like, you know, first games that, like, really, like, played with this idea of just, like, have a powerful opening that makes you feel like, you know, this uber titan of a player character, and then have some event take all your powers away. I guess I say one of the first. I definitely think there were some beforehand. I think Symphony of the Night is a example of a game that did that too. But I think this one's definitely made its self-known. And I like it. I like it. It's, you know, not something that I want to experience in every game, but it works well for Metroid, I think. Ridley just casually surviving his space. I don't know if it's ever really, like, you know, thought about that. Like, yeah, this guy could just fly through space. It doesn't bother him. Yeah, but we're going right after him. Samus is like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't let Ridley... Wherever Ridley is, like, I gotta be there too. Put a stop to whatever his shenanigans are. Tracking our enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. And then you're thrown into a completely different vibe. You know, from the sci-fi crashing space station filled with enemy pirates and creatures, giant parasite queens, you're suddenly brought to the rainy, serene, mysterious Talon overworld. That was a cool cut. we're looking quite different. Yes, let's save. I don't know how Samus's suit works in that, like, you know, she, like, is the Varia's suit an actual suit of armor or more like a digital upgrade that physically upgrades the armor that she lost in the crash? I don't know, but not the kinds of questions we should be asking right now. This is the kind of time to just sort of take in the atmosphere. Just hearing the rain. You're seeing all the little splatters of water on Samus's helmet. It is wonderful to be here. Especially with that music in the back. Ugh. Can't get enough. So, we have nothing. We have no grapple beam, we've got no morph ball, we've got no missiles. We got no nothing. All we got is this little pea shooter. That's fine. That's all we need. For now, anyway. Hello? Our first... Ow! Ow! I'm trying to scan you! Beetle! A burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. Yeah, I found that out. So there's a lot of these dancing beetles on this planet. You'll be finding a whole bunch of them. But thankfully, they're a great resource when it comes to finding drops. Look at this place. Got some other creatures. This is a zoomer. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Big spiky guy. Let's get a closer look. Here's one. Look at this little guy. Ow! I'm getting bullied. Ow! I'm getting bullied by the wildlife. What even hit me there? What is this? Blast cap? I never even knew there was a blast cap here. I love me getting the health only to get hit again. Yeah, I'm hoping that this playthrough I'm able to kind of stop and smell the roses of Talon 4. And I really get to appreciate all the sights and all the interesting things. Like, what is going on here with this, like, bright, like, fungus that has, like, you know, tendrils coming out of it? I really, like, want to appreciate the vibe of Metroid Prime. Especially since by the time of Prime 4, things are crazy. There's like a whole war happening between the pirates and the Federation. There's a ton of characters. Like Prime 3 has like a whole ton of characters. Prime 2 has like one, you know, like maybe like one or two characters that aren't Samus. But then this game, it's just Samus. I need a missile for this. I think I made the same mistake yesterday. Get myself too overzealous. Right, I'm not supposed to be jumping up here yet. I need to be going in this door. I really need to take down some opponents if just to get my health back. You know, it's easy to just sort of run around and walk through things, but you don't have too much health to start off in this game, so you gotta be careful. We get our first elevator. And just when, you know, you're like, wait, oh my gosh, I just went from like this space station to this rainy forest wilderness. Like, this is such a, like, you know, tone shift in environment. You know, you're there for all of like 5 minutes, and then suddenly you're in these sandy ruins. Abnormal seismic activity detected. We got a disturbance at the rune site. So sometimes the map will put a marker on itself to say, hey, there's something here for you to get. But I appreciate the compromise of, yes, put a marker on the map so I have a direction and I know loosely where I'm going. But you know, I don't know how to get there, or I may not have all of the upgrades required to get there. Um, like, yeah, in this case, no, you know, you certainly could just get there, but you know, it makes the figuring out part all up to you. Here are the Chozo ruins. We'll be here for a little while, probably all of this stream. Well, that's not true. That's not true. You actually, like, you get introduced to all of the, like, areas, like, quicker than I think I even remember. But you sort of, like, go for, like, quick visits rather than staying for, like, extended periods until you have everything necessary. These are missile doors, so we gotta find our missile upgrade if we want to get through those. I think this is the door that we want to go through. Got some eyes. What do I call these things? An ion, I guess. Fair enough. Launching sustained energy beams when active. Sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Like this? Sure is. That's fun because that means you don't even have to do like a direct hit on these guys. You just kind of have to shoot nearby and their eyes will close. Oop, let's take care of you first. I will read these as I see them. These sort of like liquidy, whatever you would call them in the walls. Because this is not just a regular scan. This is Chozo lore. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. The Chozo were up to some real big projects. And I love how vague the Chozo are kept. As the mystery of just what the heck they are up to remains a mystery for a long period of time. Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. Oh, I did not mean to scan that. I wanted to scan these dinky little insects before they sting me again. War wasp. They sure are. You want to know what the most annoying enemy in the game are? Anything that like flies around like this and has a tendency to respawn on you. Oh, I still hear him. Where am I going at the moment? Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is a save point. Definitely be important for us to find these anywhere they are, for another reason to just mark them on our map. And to replenish ourselves, health and ammo wise, which is nice. This is a new bug? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do the bug. It is. It's a scarab beetle. Different kind of bug than before, though basically has, you know, similar role. More the war wasps. I'm gonna say no thank you to that. And we got this insect. Oops. Come back. Although, I guess it's fine. We can see their role just from this. It's sort of like a firefly-esque creature. I don't even think they attack. I mean, they might hurt to hit. but they sort of just light the way, which is really, really kind of them. Yeah, we got some very icky, poisonous liquid as well. And maybe we'll find out the cause of that at some point. Definitely looking conspicuous here. That's our missile upgrade, but they ain't gonna make it easy for us. Guarded by a machine, trap of acid liquid, and a whole ton of bugs. They're gonna be flying around us like maniacs, trying to stab us, sting us rather. We want to catch them in their tracks, and then start shooting the machine holding our upgrade hostage. And meanwhile, the amount of bugs is just going to continue to grow. They're really hard to hit when they're spinning around. But if you're able to kind of track where they go, you'll be able to lock onto them as they stop. Yeah, this is one of those games where, like, I've played the early bits of them so many times. Like, I'll start getting rusty as we get to, like, later portion. Oh, am I in the acid? Am I in the acid? Now I'm in the acid. I don't want that. As I get to later points of the game, my rust is going to show a little bit more. But for now, this is so routine for me. I say as like, they're actually kind of making me dizzy. That should be all of them for that wave, but I believe... Oh, no, that was it. I thought we had one more wave to do. No, that was it. Not so bad. And now we have our missile upgrade. Which, that's about as far as we got yesterday in progress. Barely made a dent in the game, so hopefully now we'll get a little bit further along. Here's our inventory screen, or rather our suit screen. Our arm cannon, our suits, our visors, secondary items. We've got a lot that we still gotta take care of. We also have the logbook, which has all kinds of things to scan. There's a whole ton of stuff to scan. Thankfully, we have our sort of percentage bar that will help us with completion. I am a huge fan. Oop. And an energy tank. I'm a huge fan of games that are like, you know, collect-a-thon games with things to collect that actually give you a percentage bar to like help tell you, you know, not necessarily where things are, but more when you are missing things. If I look at an area and it says, oh, you've got like 97% of items, I'm like, oh, I missed something. That's really helpful to me. So the missile hub that's getting here, but this requires a morph ball, so we cannot go any further. We'll have to head back. Thankfully, a very convenient rock fall helps make that simple enough. And we'll start making our way back the way we came. And since now we've got missiles, we should be able to open some new locations. Like this one. I actually think I missed this yesterday. What's in here? Ah! How important. With the map, we can get so much more done. So now we can get a better idea of how the maps operate. You can sort of see, of course, orange is where we've been, and the transparent blue is where we have not been. I appreciate the sort of 3D element that there is, and you can sort of get the idea for, like, altitude as well, which is a difficult thing for maps to display. So very, very cool. Oh, the bugs again. I don't want to deal with no war wasps. We're getting out of here. Ow. That did a considerable amount of damage. You could see with the oh, hold on guys. Yeah, let's just quit save. With the energy tank, we now have an additional, like we started with 99 health. Now we have a second 99 on top of our first 99. You can see a little bar up top, and we'll keep growing that as the game continues. Right now, it's a bit, you know, annoying to take little hits here and there, but as the game will go on, like you can see just how much damage I took because I didn't want to deal with the eyeballs or the bugs. Okay, those bugs actually did a considerable more amount of damage. But it's okay if I kill some of these bugs real quick. Some of them may drop health for me. And I mean, at the end of the day, I am not too worried. Because even if we go to 0 on this, you know, health bar, we've got a whole nother one to spare. Yeah, here's some health for us. See, already looking much better. Here's another missile door for us. Let's see what's inside here. Know your tricks now, bugs. You ain't getting the best of me, or maybe you are. Yikes. So may as well shoot a few to try and mitigate some of that damage. Where are we now? Oh, look at that. That's our morph ball. We are really gonna want that. But this looks a bit dangerous, doesn't it? Got some of the beetle and opponents. A whole bunch of them in this pit. But if we keep our wits about us, they won't get us. It's very convenient that we have this lock on. I don't want to lose too much health because I know what comes after these guys. This big guy. I remember all the trouble this dude gave me as a kid. Ow, oh my goodness. This is a plated beetle. We're not going to be able to get through his front side, but he has an exposed abdomen that will help us a whole lot more in doing damage. Kind of want to bait a charge. And fire. I don't mind using my rockets because he can take a number of hits. But with rockets, he's no problem at all. One fell swoop and he's donezo. And we get that's kind of what I imagined would happen. We get rockets right back. Look at that! Morph Ball! One of Samus's most unique forms of movement. Look at us. Rolling around. Yeah, so we will eventually be able to use more bombs, but for now, all we really have access to is the regular old Morph Ball. Which definitely is still useful and will definitely still help us. Alright, so yeah, these guys seem to like lodge themselves in the wall and explode. I'm remembering a bit better now. Alright. Guys, ready to do some skateboarding? I don't think I have the ability to do this yet. Yeah, I need an additional power-up to really take advantage of these. But you'll notice in the game that there's a lot of map design that has these conspicuous Tony Hawk-esque skateboard slopes. Alright, do I remember where to go from here? I know that there was that one path. I may as well just go look at that. One path at the arena where our missiles were. Let's not be lazy about the eyeballs this time. Or at least not as lazy. Still, it is a bit of traversal, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. We'll have to get used to it, you know. This is definitely a game where you're gonna backtrack from time to time. You're gonna be going through a series of rooms that you've been through a whole lot of times, again and again. Basically, backtracking. I don't know why I said backtracking and then defined backtracking, but it did filibuster us enough to get right back to the room. I don't think this is the way to go. I'm pretty sure this is just a power-up, but I could be wrong. Oh. I am stuck in the hole. They put me in the grass pit. Here we go. What's this way? Oh, no, maybe this is the way to go. We're also going to find some of these morph ball puzzle rooms every now and again. And not so much puzzle room. Maybe some later down in the game might end up being puzzles, but this is more of just a, specifically morph ball maneuvering room. So now we're somewhere new. This will bring us to the Magmore Cavern. See, once again, to a new location. I do just kind of want to look around, though, and familiarize myself with some of these places. Yeah, is this a morph ball thing? Yeah, I may run into a spot that I cannot progress through. In fact, maybe I have already. It's a little tough to see. Oh, nope. Look at this. Yeah, there's still more. There's still further I can go. Where does this lead? Oh, look at that. There's a missile upgrade over there. Don't know if I can currently get it, but there's also some lore. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we chose to gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there's nothing we can do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong enough and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. And if it's news to you, these are the mysterious individuals that raised Samus as a child. Yeah, we definitely don't have access to that room at this time. We need a whole bunch more things before we can think about that. Which will be the nature of the game from time to time. It was worth it to go get this energy tank, you know? That was definitely worthwhile, and now here we are in this very top corner of the ruins area from before. I'd say that was definitely worth it. You know, we will always benefit from having a little bit more health. Alright, so now let's take a quick trip back. Thankfully, Morph Ball makes the trip pretty effortless. There was another path over there, but I think I'm going to just go straight to Magmore. I don't think I'm missing anything vital, and if I am, I can always come back. Metroid Prime is really all about that, letting you basically kind of choose your own method of getting to know the world around you. You know, it really just drops you on Talon 4 and just says, go. Got a bit of a drop here. Ball damage, thankfully, not a big thing in this game at all. Ooh. What are these? These are shriek bats. The kamikaze divers. Music here in Magmore is pretty intense, but you can understand why. It's quite the intense place. Before anything, let's get a nice save going. Ooh, this light really complements the orange and red on Samus. Such a sleek looking power suit, even in this weakened form. Ooh. What do we got here? This is a Grisby! Aww! He's got a tough carapace that can only be taken out by missiles. I think this is the dude that, like, if you go on the platform with him, he'll push you. Am I right by that? Or does he just vibe? Ow. Well, he'll hit ya. Ow. You know, but he doesn't push you. I'm thinking of something else. Okay. I am in fact forgetting something. we can't go through here yet, not with heat levels that intense. So back the way we came. I knew that happened. I just didn't know if it happened, or rather, I didn't know if there was something for us to collect beforehand. So we need to be able to live through the fire. But we can find something that'll help us there. Again, very convenient that they have that save there. You know, they want you to learn that lesson. They want you to go down the elevator, come down to this place, you know, try and go into that room and then be like, oh, you know, that hurt. If I want to go down there, I'm going to have to find something to help me. You know, nothing is a better teacher than, you know, damage on your health bar. Thankfully, it means we can leave this intense place behind for now. Head back up and maybe, yeah, check out that area that I looked at and said, I don't think there's anything over there. Classic Metroid. So I think this is the door, correct? More icky bugs. Is that everybody? Got all the bugs handled? I definitely don't have access to this yet. The magnetic rail system. That is not something that I can do. And these guys are just gonna keep spawning. So you know what? Let's get out of here. Okay, so that means I don't know where I'm going at all. So I think we got to get back to the main area and maybe explore some of this. Perhaps there's new spots that we can check out with our new abilities, which we can't access that way due to not having a morph ball jump, but we can access this way through the spot where we got the energy tank. As if I'm ever going to complain about taking the scenic routes in this game. You know, we've been here before, but that's a-okay. Like I said, this is a stop and smell the roses sort of playthrough. We're appreciating all the interesting architecture and themes that go into the Chozo ruins. Nothing on this side, right? Yeah. We're doing fine on resources, so you know, killing stuff is just a matter of keeping us a little on the safe end. Alright, so now we look at our map and say, hey, where haven't we been? Tale is old as time. I bet I know. I bet I know exactly where we're going. We'll avoid those beetles. They can do their old song and dance. I think we want to return back to the Talon overworld, the jungle. So I can think of exactly the spot that we haven't explored yet, and now we can. Whew. Take care of these little bugs. And these bigger bugs, we want to head back up there. We were there a little earlier. You know, we're just sort of cruising along Talon 4. I can almost promise you that your first venture through Talon 4 will likely not go as quickly or as smoothly as this, and that's okay. You know, you'll figure your own way on your own pace. Take care of this plant. The interesting thing, he doesn't seem to take bullets, but instead, like, you have to explode what he shoots at you, and he'll take the residual damage. See, now we got missiles, so we can see what this place is all about. And as it turns out, it is quite the descent, quite the fall. Yeah, I don't remember if we're supposed to go up or down, and it's a little hard to see. Yeah, that is one genuine critique I'd say I have with the game, is that it can be a little bit dark in places. But let's see if I can't remember where the path is. Yeah, it's just right on the bottom. Clear the area of beetles. It's mostly just cleanup duty more than anything. See, now we're in a new area. This takes us once again to Magmoor Caverns. But it would be a new spot of the caverns, not the same as before. So we'll see where this one leads us in comparison, and hopefully we can get just a tad bit farther. We got heat readings, so perhaps this way is where we want. Ooh, okay. Yeah, maybe neither is what we want right now. If I go through it, will yeah, I know it hurts. It hurts. It does read the room. I think there's like a save point on the other side. But, you know, not worth getting hurt that much. So let's just head back up the way we came. I'm forgetting the thing I need here. But that's fine. If I forget, then all of a sudden, you know, I get to play this game like it's my first time and be like, where am I going again? Yeah, it's perhaps up top of that, but I don't remember there being a way up that I was able to clearly see. But perhaps I just didn't clearly see. still, we're getting farther than we did yesterday, so that's progression in my eyes. Go up these conspicuous tree trunks. Ah! I fell. So that door, I think, is the door that we initially came out from. I assume it is such, anyway. Yes, that's the plant. Can we progress up? There's no way you're shooting at me from over there, see? That'd be crazy. Perhaps, if I go all the way back to the area with my ship, there will be a door that I haven't tried yet. How's that for an idea? Ow! I had to get one more shot in for the road. Wait. No, this is correct. There's our trusty old gunship, which will serve as a nice, comfortable home where we can save and replenish our health and ammo. Fishy956, how you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. What were you guys up to? Hey, what were you playing? Ah! Ah, thank you so much for the follow. Ah, it's so sweet of you. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's 90 follows! Oh, that's awesome! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Little Prime 2, that's awesome. It warms my heart so much that this much Prime is being played by people right now. Everyone is having fun with Metroid right now. It is definitely a time to celebrate. It's fantastic. I am somehow a veteran of Metroid Prime 1, yet I'm finding myself a little lost, but I'm getting my bearings. Whoop! Good comedic timing for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, gosh. Oh, that direct. I mean, firstly, like, there were already so many great games announced. Like, if it just ended on, like, you know, like, oh, Mario and Luigi, Echoes of Wisdom, Donkey Kong HD, you know, Mario Party, like, all that was fantastic. It could have just ended there. But no, it had a big surprise for us at the very end. This is a seedling, a plant-based ground feeder. Oh, he's shooting spikes at us, is he? Not for long. Ah, okay. Well, not necessarily the progression we want right this moment. I'm happy to take a look at the impact crater. "18 years since Prime 3. Wait, no, wait, hold on. 18 years since Prime 3, 7 years since Prime 4 reveal, and 5 years since Prime 4 reset. We have been waiting for a very long time. It's fantastic that we've had games such as, like, you know, Metroid Dread, you know, to fill in the gap. It hasn't like we've had nothing, but it has been quite the wait. Absolutely. This, I believe, is a surprise tool that will help us later. The space pirates got their hands on this earlier. We're gonna need those much later in the game, but it's nice to know that one is waiting right here for us. I think it's been brought up before, but the fact that these ruins have this window here that looks eerily similar to Samus's visor is very cool. Very cool detail. Yeah, gosh, I can remember when Dread, like when that reveal happened, that was huge too. Like, it doesn't take much to get a Metroid fan to get super excited, but Dread definitely was a very, very exciting moment. So to have that and then come to this, it's a good time. It's a good time. We're a long way away from the days of Other M and Federation Force. Though I would be really interested in trying Other M. I'd be really interested in trying Other M someday. I have actually played Federation Force, and I did enjoy it, though you definitely need to be in the right like frame of mind for it. It wasn't the right game for that time. Um, the containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts which form the lock that holds the great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stay up to all who might come to assault it, to preserve the power of the seal, and to protect it from those who would meddle with their own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put right. Very important piece of lore right there. We will be returning here a number of instances, but for now, kind of just enjoying the spot. Oh, I'm sorry. That up there was not an artifact. This, however, this is a Chozo artifact. One of those, 11 more to go. This is the Artifact of Truth, the first of 12. Scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Yeah, so here you can see all 12 of them put together, and each of these totems will give us a hint to where other artifacts are. That music is so gorgeous. Ugh. Nothing puts you in the mood quite like Metroid Prime. I want to get like a nice like distance shot of just the whole like ruins at large. That is very, very cool. Look at this place. Even like the skybox. Like the big cloudy day. Oh. Good, good stuff. As much as I want to ogle, though, we gotta move on. We gotta figure out how to explore through Magmore. And I'm sure in time I'll remember my way. Yeah, so what we saw up here wasn't the artifact itself. I just saw this symbol and got confused. This was more a memo from the space pirates. That informs us that maybe they were also trying to get their hands on the artifacts, for better, for worse. Definitely not for better. Okay. I thought I saw a morph ball spot somewhere in this general area. Let's see if I can't track down where that was. Aha! This is a missile expansion. Missile capacity increased by 5. Definitely handy. Have we been over here? Oh, yeah, duh. This is just the way. Like the regular old path. Can we make the jump up there? Hold on. Time out, time out, time out. Oh, well, there's the morph ball, the other morph ball spot. Or wait, this is just where the missile was? Wait. Incoming scan data. Increased war wasp activity detected. Strong hive presence. Burn dome. Is that not where I was before? I wonder why I could be telling me that now of all times. I'll go back. You know, I assume that's the game telling me, hey, dingus, you missed some pretty important thing over there. And I can definitely believe that I did. You know, just because I'm very familiar with Prime, you know, I will certainly still get lost. You know. That is still a feature of a GoopyJello playthrough and not a bug. But that's fine. I can make my way all the way over there. Wait, is this a morph hole over here? No. For a second, it looked like it might have been. But okay. Quick elevator ride back to the Chozo ruins. I love her just like looking around in the elevator shaft each time. She's surprised each instance. Whoa. I guess I'm one to talk if I'm gonna act surprised with these old little beetles. Maybe I should take them down and get some health. They'd be kind enough to drop some, and they were. Okay. Tonight on the Where Haven't I Been show. Hopefully these guys will leave us alone for a fraction of a moment. Wait. You want us back to the Burn Dome. Oh no, that's an entirely different spot. I haven't been there. This here, Hive Totem. Okay, that was the spot that I've been to before. This is new. And we get there through... We gotta go up. Right. Is it as simple as just jumping on this? No. Oh, it's here. Here we go. Okay, now I'm back on track. It took me an embarrassing amount of time. Oh, I don't want to scan the War Wasp. I want to scan the War Wasp hive so I can properly oops, did not mean to waste a rocket on you. Get rid of the hive and start taking down all these wasps. They truly are everywhere. Oh, there is another hive. Yeah, we'll hopefully have to do a little less of that going forward. All right, now I definitely know what's happening. Ooh. Oop, should not just be jumping in that without thinking. Oh my goodness. Saw a missile upgrade. Don't know if there's anything I can do about it quite yet. Yeah, not without the spider climb. Hold on. I want to read the lore. Recording to logbook. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We chose to have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it is already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. So, whatever this poison is that they refer to is already starting to do quite a bit of damage to the planet at large. Yeah. Poison indeed. Nope. Once again, got a dangerous heat reading, so not going to be all that wise of us to travel that way, although probably not just about as wise as jumping into mushrooms. So this path will have to do. Get some health, get some missiles. Look at this place. Look at the size of this tree. Just preemptively get rid of that hive while we still can. Yeah, I wanted this guy to come back so we could scan him. It's a Reaper Vine. Single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. And it's got, yeah, a scythe-like appendage. Not friendly at all. I want to just check something. I know it's going to take us a bit of damage, but isn't this... I thought this was something, but perhaps I'm crazy. That is a rocket door over there. I'd be really interested in trying to get to. If I can. Yeah, look at this. Uh-oh. I saw it happen. I saw it happen. Oh, it's a runic symbol. Oh. All right, that's important for later. I am jumping the gun as per usual. Yeah, we've got this very, like, detailed, like, structure, you know, made from this big tree itself. It is very, very cool. Hold on, we got some Reapers. I'm not trying to hit the door. Now I am. Oh, God, see that brief flash of Samus's face? So cool. Big open area. Mostly safe. Ah! Or these terrifying kamikaze bugs. Or bats, rather. Using quite a bit of missiles to get by. I remember this place all too well. I remember as a kid getting very confused at this particular spot. We got this huge door here with our charge beam behind it. We got a large metal gate with 4 runic symbols. We're gonna have to find these symbols somewhere in this room. While not getting spiked by that guy at the same time. There's one. Yeah, you can see now the first runic symbol has been activated. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. And I'm gonna fall too? Oh, the indignity. But it was important to take out those mushrooms because here is a second symbol. We have a third one, I believe, behind these boxes, if I'm correct. No? Let's see if we can get any sort of memory. Yeah, we scanned that one already. Is there one, like, maybe just above the door? No. Part of me definitely just hopes that, like, if I just scan around, I'll see I'll see that. Yep. So there's runic symbol number 3. I am right in front of a bunch of mushrooms. Yeah, I think as a kid I got really stuck on where number 4 was, and that locked me here for quite some time. So let's see if the same thing happens to me as a near 30-year-old. Got number 1. It's over there. Number 2 on the ground. Number 3 at the far end. Number 4. If I remember right, it was in a particularly silly spot. Yeah, that's a particularly silly spot. Right next to it. And just like that, the gate is unlocked. And we get our charge beam. It's cool. Like, you know, we lost all of our powers at the very prologue of the game, but one by one, we get them back, and we're getting them back at a pretty quick rate, all things considered. But they're like, hey, don't take that. That's ours. And I'm like, no, it's mine. But before that, disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and wait. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. I've never seen foreboding as like a noun. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with its violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent, the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange, negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded and encompassed Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web. That lore coming a little bit earlier in the timeline. It's cool that they don't necessarily all come in order. But now we've got a charge shot. I'm trying to remember what opens. I see this as a morph ball spot. I thought charge beam was what opened that, but apparently I'm wrong. Ow. Hitting me with the lasers. Alright, well, let's get the heck out of here. So now becomes the question. Okay, we have a charge beam, but what can we do with that? What is it that we can now interact with or accomplish that we couldn't before? Well, we can, I believe, do things like that and get a missile upgrade. Which is very cool. I kind of remember to scan those before I collect them. I gotta make sure I scan them at least once before I miss out. I can't remember if that's a part of the compendium or not. This, yep, I was right. This should be a save. Very, very cool. I want to take a quick bathroom break, and we'll keep going to find more stuff. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hit my foot real bad, but I'm okay. So, we just got the charge beam, and now we're looking around finding cool things to do with it. But, cool, as if we needed any of that, but felt good to jump for it. Speaking of felt good to jump for, let's get rid of all these mushrooms. I bet we can make this jump. We cannot make that jump. Ouchies. Ooh, but we can make this jump. Ow. Thank you for not knocking me over. I can't tell if that was a hint or a threat. A bunch of climbing for us today. I don't know if it's... I mean, I'm sure it has, you know. It's not like it's a wildly revolutionary, you know, discovery. But, like, something I really love about Metroid Prime is the fact that she shoots, you know, these little pellets. Like, you know, with first-person shooters and, you know, the bullets that you'll always see, it's like they don't have nearly as satisfying of a blast. I don't know. I wish we saw stuff like this a little more often. I mean, just like unique, I fell. Like unique weaponry like this. It's why I'm a big fan of Doom. And while I haven't played it, I heard Returnal is also a game that would be really up my alley in this particular fashion. Get away! I scanned these, right? Yeah, they're the shriek bats. Where are we now? Hey! Thought you guys were scared of lights, huh? Whoa. Got like a whole labyrinth of a sort here. No going in acid for me, so that path ain't gonna fly. What's this though? These bats, man, they're just gonna throw themselves at you all day. This thing is a weirdo. This is a stone toad. Vulnerable from within. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling it whole. So, he's not gonna do anything to me. I can't do anything to him. But, if I'm a... well, we may as well show it off, huh? If I'm a morph ball... yeah. He doesn't like that at all. But, maybe there'll be something for us to take care of with him later. Never gonna not be satisfying to just fly through little tubes like that with the morph ball. Hey, it's a big round room and the circle and the music stopped. I wonder what that means. Another little mini boss encounter. Fire. I forget what exactly we want to do here. Oh, I remember. These little red dots, you want to shoot those. And fire starts to hit the hive above. And bugs come out of it. These are different bugs. Barbed war wasp. Slightly stronger variant. Also want to scan this too, before I forget. The incinerator drone. Oh, is this... oh, this must be the spot that the map was pointing me to earlier. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for a lack of battle prowess. we gotta get rid of these bugs while still avoiding the fire. Aha. You know, continue to blast upon the hive. These guys do like a bunch of damage, so I can't completely ignore them. Yeah, I think I've got the feature that the charge beam can sort of magnetically, yeah, pull things to me. Pull health and, oh, that's right, I'm gonna be scanning these. Missile ammunition. Yeah, now that I've scanned that, I don't have to scan it again. But I will scan health. While just going on fire. Don't go into a ball, you silly Billy. Does the hive need to be scanned? Apparently, but not like it's a massive deal, I suppose. Oh. Oh. 3 times. It needs any more. Yeah, it ain't done yet. Yeah, this is another fight that I remember kind of stumping me as a kid, though, you know, again, it's funny to imagine today how that's even possible. Hive destroyed. And I guess the drone just explodes. So what can we get from this? Power bombs. A crucial upgrade for the morph ball. The morph ball. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, just not. I think power bombs are the really big bombs. We don't have those. But we have the standard bomb, which is a very delightful little thing. And can help us jump, which is going to be a whole situation later down the line, I promise you. Now we can break over these spots. This is a missile upgrade. Hold on. Please stop. There we go. I do want to scan this. And take it. See, our missile carrying capacity is already so much higher. Like, you remember when this was 5? Crazy. Yeah, already we're at 20, which makes this a far more useful tool for us. Yeah, so before we couldn't get up here, but now we can. Gives us a nice, quaint little jump. Oh! Foreign technology present. Active transport location. This is in the Magmore Caverns. Alright, so that's the next place of interest, I suppose. So now we can deal with this guy. Blast him to smithereens. Get up here. Power on this, which will drain some of the icky poison goo from before. Ah! Oh, I'm on a timer. Do you like how horribly I'm doing this? How do I get out? It's Y. Second power. These platforms start to raise. We are still on a timer. Don't hit me, whatever you do. That's bad. That was a bad fall. I might run out on the timer. Apparently we're good though. Apparently we might be fine. That's a lot more generous than my memory remembers. there it goes. We're good. We're good. That might be all of it. That might be everything we need. Maybe. I don't hear a timer anymore. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh no, we're okay. Are we? Wait, are we? Yes. Yes, I do believe we are. Yeah, that got us all the way up to the door that we wanted. Well, nothing we can do about the spider climb, but we can go in here. Oh, look at this! Whole nother morph ball area. Is this a energy tank? It is. We'll gladly take that. Where are we right now? See if I can. Yep, there we go. Now hold on then, because if that's the case, is this yeah, not a spot I can really interact with at the moment anyway. No way all that work was just for an energy tank, but I suppose it's well within the realm of possibility. Yeah, so the question is definitely now, what can I do with these morph bombs? The answer is probably quite a bit. It's difficult to recall exactly. Just hit me. Just hit me. See if I care. See, look at that. All that damage, mostly mitigated. Just want to check out that map. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before you get too excited. I think firstly, before anything, we want to hit that save room. Do a nice quick save. See, it's crazy. Like I already feel, you know, pretty strong. Like they don't keep the upgrades from you for long, which is very generous of them. All right. Yeah, let's see what this was all about over here. Ow! Big explosion. Wow, I think I was in there already. Ow! So many of these bats everywhere. At least they give me a decent amount of HP in return. Wait. 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 A little bit of light platforming. Ah! Yeah, that right there, that is a good example of the kind of thing that would happen to me as a kid. I'd get a little impatient. Honestly, I'm still getting impatient, which would lead to me falling into the acid again and again. I know I'll be fine, but you know, I gotta be a bit more careful than this. Cool. See, now... Can't believe I made it out of that so non-problematic. With the bomb, we can check out what this place is. got a missile door. Another missile door. This place was hidden under quite a bit of security. Oh, hold on. Floor ventilation fan still functional despite multiple failed electrical connections. I don't know why that, like, this in particular, like, I just had a lot of interest in all of a sudden. Can I do something about this? Oh, it's that easy. Wonderful. 25 now. You love to see it. I don't know if I can jump up here, and even if I could, I can't do anything about spider climb. So, pretty much just a missile upgrade for now and nothing more, which is fine. You know, we'll gladly take that. We're still only in, like, the first, you know, big kind of segment of the game. I tend to, like, look at anything pre-giant plant as the, like, opening act. Of you getting, like, your stuff back one by one, getting used to things, getting a handle on the map and the controls. You know, all that sort of fun stuff. I should probably save again just to heal up everything that that happened to me. I did sort of take a beating, totally by choice, just by, like, not wanting to deal with the enemies. Okay. So there's only a few spots in this whole area that we haven't been to yet, and this spot over here is pretty important. So I think we can start making our way back that way, to the big tree room. We got a lot of stuff now. We got the charge shot, we got power, the, you know, morph ball, bombs. All that together should give us everything that we need. Shame you can't lock on to the hives. Yeah, there's 4 symbols in this room, just like before. Even though, again, we are jumping the gun. I technically don't know about the door yet. But, you know, I know about the door. And there's this one over here, which I'll, I guess, gladly walk through some acid to activate. Cool, so before we've even made our, like, big ascension up the tree, we've already gotten 2 of these symbols taken care of. See, this spot here would have halted us if we didn't have our bombs. So, important for us to check out. Oop. I want to be very careful that I don't fall, but this is another runic symbol. I'm also looking around for hives, because the minute that another hive shows up, it's, yeah, yep, see? Any of these bugs could cause me to fall off as well, and that's, like, just the last thing in the world that I want right now. I don't mind taking damage. I don't want to fall. Yeah, it's fine. One more runic symbol. Do I remember where it is? Is it as simple? Yeah, again, it's as simple as being, all right, here's the door, and our final symbol is right over here. One nice clean sweep of this room, and we've already opened the door. Very cool. Oh no, what do we do about this? Sandstone wall. I bet I know we can break that. Oh. Oh. Third time's a charm. I didn't realize it was small enough for a morph ball hole. I thought it was like just a hole, like, you know, a hole. Yeah, what is this stuff? The venom weed, a poisonous weed, evolved to thrive in the habitats of large organisms. Yeah, I don't want to walk in this. Cause a lot of unnecessary damage that you don't need like that. Oh, I'm being blocked by this stupid vine. I didn't even realize there was a vine in front of me. I was like, what's happening? I'm better than this. All kinds of nonsense being thrown my way. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I'm here already. Oh, that was a big upgrade. In fact, yeah, I want to scan this. Yeah, that's research. Large energy restores 20. So we've got quite a bit of health now. Am I ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready for this. What used to be a roadblock in my past is now child's play in my present. I can handle this guy. Oh, he looks so much cooler than I remember. Oh, no, I gotta scan. It's important. I gotta scan. No, hold on, I gotta scan. This is Flagra, the mutant plant. This mutant plant is the source of the toxic water in the ruins. Its growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Okay, now we fight. Yeah, so it's spitting acid and gonna be hitting us with those scythes. But we've got it stunned. And we want to hit these. Without solar power, it's got nothing. Which will then open up these morph ball holes. It's a bit of a process, and if you don't know this like structure of the fight offhand, it can take you a bit to get used to it. You know, I definitely was not sure what I was doing when I was young, and I got myself very frustrated. But now, he's no trouble. He does do quite a bit of damage, though, granted that. Hey, you're in my way! Your plants are in the way. Yeah. The trick is that you kind of have to make it... Excuse me, you're in my way again. You want to make it to the other light, but he'll do that. He'll flip them back down sometimes. Yeah, he's already flipped this one, I see. Yeah, you know what? You gotta be stunned, dude. This is ridiculous. Yeah. That's enough of your shenanigans. Oh, no, hurry. Great. He has fallen. I noticed that the first round, they like automatically put me in front of the morph ball too, but second time around they're like, nah, you gotta get there yourself, buddy. Alright, 2 down. And now there's going to be 3 lights on him. That's fine. I honestly, more than anything else, just wanted to heal myself because oh wow, see, look how fast he is with that. Yeah, probably the quicker thing to be doing is to fire rockets at these things. Yeah, that's way quicker. Let's morph ball fast so we don't miss the opportunity. Here he goes. Okay. Oh, each time he shrinks down. Like I like to think that we beat him each time, but it's the lights that bring him back. Each time getting slightly stronger. Yeah, see that? That hurts a lot. Okay. 1. We want to be fast. I'm sure he's going to come back alive quickly. Is he done? Is he down? He's down. He's down. He's down. Oh, we are on, like, the opposite side of where we want to be. We might not make it. He might get up first. We are so far. That hurt. That stinks. That does stink. That is definitely like the genre of like unfortunate that I'm talking about, where I'm like that blows. Yeah, so we definitely want to make sure. Oh, he's back up already. How are we on missiles? Oh, we got plenty right now. Yeah, hit me. That's fine, because you're not hitting what I like. You're not hitting these. Ooh, and perfect. We are exactly at the one that we want to be at. He's fallen, and now we're exactly. Yep, this is great. We've got him now. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's still tricky. You gotta micromanage. Gotta make sure he's, you know, not messing with you. Gotta get each one individually down. Make sure you're at a good spot to be in your morph ball. It's a lot, but take care of all that. You take down the giant plant. Lagra. And now the water is purified. It's just that easy. Ooh, oh, don't want that. Yeah, I thought I saw like health and stuff, but that's fine. I can scan this. Varia suit. That's a big deal. Guys, you ready? Huge, huge, huge. Powering up, and it feels so good. Just like that. Back to our OG look. And our OG fire resistance. Just like that, our Varia suit has been acquired. Dangerous areas of heat are now accessible. Additional data downloaded into inventory screen. Yeah, let's check out that inventory now. We're doing a whole lot better for ourselves. We got our morph ball and morph ball bomb. We got the Varia suit. We got our, oh, we haven't got any visors yet, but we got our missile launcher and our charge beam. Looking really good. Got our logbook here. Let's see, item collection. We got items 13% and logbook entry scanned 22%. This is our whole logbook here, which we'll be taking greater detailed looks at later down the line. But for now, I don't believe there's anything else of major note for us here, or if there are, I'm okay coming back for them. I think for ooh, see, look at this. See, look at the water. We can't yet see. It's like the water. It's now traversable, but we're slowing it, and it's very difficult for us to see. Someday maybe that will be different, but for now, we just kind of have to do our best and deal. Ooh, that's different.
Recording to logbook.
This, it's a Post Bamu? I didn't know it was called that. A life form of raw energy. Which, yeah, it's like basically just this electrical surge. And it gets, like, absorbed by your charge beam. So, not a ton you can do about that. You just kind of have to let it be and try and avoid it. And now we're on top of this spider climb area. What is this? Ah, no! I wanted to scan that. Oh, can I still scan it from down here? I can. It's the Oculus, the wall crawler that generates electrical pulses. Very cool. I really gotta take care of all these bugs. Had enough of you guys. Whole lot of hives. So okay. Try and trickle down the population here. What is this? Cordite wall hanging appears to be slightly cracked. Can I do something about it? They were oddly specific with that wording. Oh, okay. I don't think this is something I need to deal with right now, but it is at least very important to note. Um, yep, this takes us to Magmore Cavern. So, very Metroid of them to put exactly, you know, well, honestly, not really much in traditional Metroid format, but, you know, definitely, you know, very nice of them. And I mean, you know, Metroid is like, that's sort of like passively guiding you towards where you need to go. You couldn't get there when you discovered it before, but now that you have what you need, they'll conveniently place the elevator for you, so you're not doing a massive trek. Which, honestly, I think is very appreciated. Ooh. You know, that it didn't hurt, but she did stagger that time. So back to the Magmore Caverns. Is this something? Is this something I can interact with, or is this just like a convenient wall? I think it's a convenient wall. Just sort of looks like a Zelda bombable wall. Let us save so we can up our health and our missiles. And to save, because I think with it being a nice 2-hour stream, with it being like 1:30 in the morning, it's very late. I think I'm good to call it here. I think the plant is a great transition, and now that we are here in Magmore, you know, the next time we play, we've got a whole new area to explore now at a properly, you know, temperature guarded outfit, armor. So, yeah, Metroid Prime, man, this game is so cool. And I can't wait for Prime 4. I can't wait. I hope Prime 2 and Prime 3 don't get forgotten as well. I hope we can get all of them on Switch. And I'm so excited for all the other Direct games that came out. We didn't get to talk about a whole bunch of them this time compared to the original stream that took place yesterday. But this was so much fun, and thank you so much for watching. I don't know when I'll be back for more. It's been a very tiring week. There's been a lot happening. It looks like I'm going to be at work for the rest of the week. You know, sometimes I know if I'm like, you know, going to be called in or not, and this week definitely has just been one where like I've been needed all week. And I know that I want to prepare for the big Sunday stream. Um, so this might be like the last time we play Metroid in a few days. We'll see. It all depends on just, you know, like how I'm feeling. If there's a night like tonight where I've sort of wrapped up the night and it's like 11 o'clock and I'm like, you know what, I could do a late night Metroid stream, sure. I'll go for it. But I'm glad I at least got a little bit of Metroid out of my system, because I'm just itching, you know, like I want to keep going. I love this game so much. But all right, Thank you all so much for watching. We're just going to head straight to bed so I can get some shut eye, and I hope you all have a wonderful night as well. Take care. Until next time. Bye bye.